No crowds, no blossoms, no noise. Just crispy winter air and Mount Fuji in the distance, like a painting. Today we're taking you to one of the most iconic and surprisingly peaceful spots in Japan, Arakurayama Sengen Park. We're climbing 398 steps to the famous Chureito Pagoda. If you're new here, welcome to the channel where we travel deeper, slower, and more meaningful. Hit that subscribe button and let's begin the climb. Arakurayama Sengen Park is in Chureito Pagoda, built in 1963, and overlooks both the town and the majestic Mount Fuji. Most people come during the spring cherry blossom season or in the fall for all the beautiful colors. But here's the secret. Winter has the clearest views of Fuji and far fewer people. Fujiyoshida, about 2 hours away from Tokyo by train. Getting here is easy from Tokyo. Train fares round trip can cost about 2,500 yens to 3,000 yens, which is about $18 to $22. Park entry is free. Visit on clear mornings between 9 a.m. and noon. Fuji is often fully visible without haze. 398 stone steps wind up through the hillside. No snow today, but the air is crispy and refreshing. Perfect break from Tokyo's pace. Make sure to wear comfortable shoes. Take breaks on the landings. The views keep getting better. No vending machines at the top, so make sure to bring your own water. Make sure to bring gloves in winter. The steps can get cold even without snow. There's no bathrooms at the top, so make sure to use the ones near the shrine before climbing. Be mindful that locals use this path as a quiet place for walking, meditation, or prayer. Estimate 15 to 20 minutes for the climb. For a relaxed pace with photo stops, it could take from 20 to 25 minutes. Most healthy travelers, including kids and older visitors, can complete the climb. Just take breaks when needed. And here's a fun fact. The number 398 was not randomly chosen. In Japanese numerology, the number 398 can symbolically sound like thank you, prosperity, adding a layer of spiritual meaning to the climb. The stairs start just past the large torii gates near the lower part of the Fujiyoshida shrine. The climb is gradual but steady, not steep, but long enough to get your heart rate up. Every 50 to 60 steps, there are flat landings where you can catch your breath, take pictures, or sit down. Along the way, you'll see traditional lanterns line the lower half of the steps. In Japan, stair climbs at shrines are often symbolic of leaving the physical world behind and moving towards the divine. What you'll experience along the way: nature. In winter without snow, you'll find clear, dry path, pine scent air, and visibility is often at its best this season. A traditional shrine with local offerings, prayer plaques, and a spiritual calm. Views. As you go higher, you'll start seeing rooftops, the vast landscape below, and the iconic Mount Fuji comes into frame. Between the trees and the rooftops. In winter, the park feels personal. No crowds, no waiting for the perfect shot, just nature, Fuji, and you. And here it is, the 5-story Chureito Pagoda, standing calm against a wide open space with Fuji towering behind. Originally built to honor the lives lost in the war, today it's a symbol of peace. In the stillness of winter, the air is sharper, colors more defined, and Fuji looks impossibly close. Without snow or cherry blossoms, you're seeing the true shape of the mountain, a side most tourists don't get to experience. Season perspectives. In April, the famous cherry blossoms surround the stairs and the pagoda. This is peak tourist season. June through August, you see luscious greenery, but often hazy skies limit Fuji visibility. Warm but crowded. October through November, fall foliage adds contrast to the scene, very popular for photographers. And December through February, you see crispy clear skies, dry air, which is the best Fuji visibility. Mount Fuji is Japan's highest mountain at 3,776 meters, which is approximately 12,389 feet. The symmetry of the mountain and the red pagoda is why this spot is considered one of the top 10 views of Fuji. In a place this still, time slows down, and for a few minutes, everything just makes sense. The five-story pagoda is typical of Japanese Buddhist architecture. The height and placement were carefully planned to frame Mount Fuji, aligning the structure with Japan's mountain, both literally and symbolically. The pagoda does not function as a religious space inside. You cannot enter it, but it stands as a visual and spiritual monument. Pagodas in Japan are often built in odd numbers, 3 or 5, symbolizing the 5 elements in Buddhist cosmology: earth, water, fire, wind, and void, which is sky or spirit. you'll pass by the Shinjin Shrine, a peaceful, lesser-known shrine that dates back to the 8th century. We dove into a little Roman shop just a few minutes from the station. Nothing fancy, just rich, steamy broth, chewy noodles, and that perfect soft boiled egg on top. You know, that kind of meal that just hits you after a winter hike. Thank you for coming along with us. If this felt like a journey you like to take too, consider subscribing. There's a lot more to Japan than just the highlights. And we're here to share the places and moments that don't always make the top 10 lists, but maybe should. We'll see you in the